Hi everyone, this is Rashmi and welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to Rush Beats. So, last video I told you about how to be fluent in English and the beginning of how I improved in my English. So, I am going to give you 5 tips today that how I improved my English speaking and even grammar and vocabulary. So, let's begin with very simple 5 tips which you can follow daily. It doesn't matter from which background you come, even if you are a Hindi medium student, nobody at your home speaks in English, your native language is some kind of regional language, and your accent can show from where you are. So if you do all these things, your accent will become truly neutral. Nobody will be able to recognize from your tone that from where you are, and plus you will be very fluent. Like you can see, I haven't even prepared this script. I'm just talking because I have my bullet points in my mind and now I'm translating it in front of you. So how this happens, like that, in your mind sentences are framed automatically in English. We are Hindi speaking people, that is for true. But the best way to do it is first read books, even if it's very simple books, like read from Indian authors like Chetan Bhagat or any other people. Like first name came to my head was Chetan Bhagat. So read in English, and if you read in English, what happens in your mind, the thought process, whatever the writer is talking about, you start thinking in English and you will want to talk in English with somebody else. So at that time, that is the moment when you capture a lot of thoughts, a lot of things are cooking in your mind. What you can do a diary writing, which makes me come to the second point, very important. If you want to improve in vocabulary and grammar at the same time, you should start writing anything which comes to your mind, your thought of daily, day to day, whatever you watched today, what was your review, start writing. And you can also write in hard copy with pen paper, that is the best way. But you can also write digitally, because if you will write digitally, your grammar will be corrected there, and at that time you have to focus that where you were making mistakes and internet made your grammar correct. Okay. Or you can write in a pen, with a pen and paper, and scan it and see where your mistakes were, and you can just memorize it, because at that time your brain will be hit with that mistake. Plus, always remember to learn one fancy word from the dictionary or the internet before. Earlier people used to open some kind of dictionary or any newspaper, and there used to be word of the day. So you can learn through internet also. You can subscribe to vocabularies app, there are a lot, so many. Third thing after this, like reading novels, doing all things, everything offline. Third thing I find, which is so much fun and doesn't take up any amount of energy, is watching TV series or English movies or any documentary which is in English. You can turn on the subtitles and see how they are using the phrases, right? Plus you can see what are the words they are using. Even if you don't understand, just pause and search for that word. What did they use, how they are phrasing it, how they are transitioning from one sentences to another. Well, with that you will gain the fluency of talking in English, right? You will if you will converse with the character in the movie, you will just see, okay, yeah, I can also talk in that phase. Like that is like induced practice or accent, something which comes, which I always pick up, which I call it a induced accent. Whatever series I'm watching, if it's British, if it's English, or it is Turkish, I just pick that accent and that stays with me for a couple of days, and I am not ashamed for that, because I just get involved so much into the character. So I just keep on talking with the character. I keep repeating the dialogues which they keep talking. So I am a TV series person, so that is a plus point for me. But if you're a book person, that also works very well for you, because you will be reading and you will be talking in your mind in English, right? This is the 3 4 steps which you can follow, and you can be very fluent in English, which is effortless. Just tell me anything you found where you have to take a course or anything. There are courses which can improve your English also, but right now just do these things. देखो, just in 5 minutes I have told you the 4 tips, ठीक है? And my last tip is to try to talk in English with yourself in the mirror, or any person you can pick up. People will tell you that, okay, why you are, flaunting or anything, your grammar is weak. Don't be afraid to, be called as a cringe, okay? Everyone in life, if they try to do something unique, people point fingers at them. And at that time, if you are vulnerable and you just think that, okay, I don't want to make any mistake, I don't want to look stupid, then you will ultimately stop and give up. So don't be afraid to be called as cringe or stupid. Do your thing, talk in English with people, who, even the person who doesn't understand, make them understand what you just said. Okay, which word they didn't understand. And when the time passes on, you will become better. I can guarantee you that. And nowadays it's very good, like you can just make your own video talking in English of anything, just make a review of any TV series or books, and don't post it, just make it for yourself, make a playlist on YouTube. And if everything goes well, you can just post it also. It's not a big thing, like whatever you read, like if you read history or maths or like English, anything, you can just share it on YouTube and you will be very fluent. I can guarantee you. Like when I started, and I was a little bit nervous, and I didn't know how to maintain this flow and rhythm. But now if you see me, I just need to turn on the camera with the mic and I'm just ready. Today this video was completely unscripted, trust me. And I haven't come with anything to add masala to this, but it is just going on like this. If you want to become this fluent and effortlessly, this is the way. Follow this and let me know, did this help or not. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.